house on a little piece of land. This is the place I'm gonna take my stand. But I keep living on dreams. One thing I know, that's the way it's gotta be. Am I living the American dream? I keep searching for that dream of me, hoping someday that I will see myself in American dream.
How y'all doing, Blue Dots? It is indeed Friday. It's Friday, baby. I don't want to be the one to remind y'all what that means. So, get out the beer, baby. Get it off the ice. I got mine right here. It's Beer and Bud Friday, baby. So get the beer off the ice. Put the bud in the bowl. And let's get this thing going, baby. Well, wait a minute. We shall pause for just a second to enjoy that. And another time. Y'all know the next thing. If you're so inclined, stuff that bud in the bowl. Give it a good fire. And see what you got cooking in there. Anyway, baby, it's Beer and Bud Friday. I hope you had a wonderful week. Oh, Lordy. Better put that fire out. We're live, baby. No take-backs on that. I hope you've had a good couple of days. We missed a few days. Happens every once in a while. You know how it is. Forget what day of the week it is and what you was going to do or some shit like that. And next thing you know, day's gone and boy, out of shit. Anyway, I was indeed had my rant. I had my notes ready for my rant on Wednesday. I was going to carry them over into Thursday because I didn't have Wednesday. And then Thursday came along, and so now we're stuck today. And I'm looking at my notes here. Kind of pisses me off because I had all the notes written for the story that's blowing up today. The story about Jeffrey Clark, this guy that Donnie had. He was an environmental lawyer in the Department of Justice, baby. An environmental lawyer in the Department of Justice, but come to find out in the waning days, well, around December 27th, Donnie started his little plan of getting the Department of Justice to just say it was corrupt, baby. That's all. Just leave it up to me. Just say it's corrupt and I'll take it from there. And he had an army of people ready to do it. And it's just now coming to light exactly how close that came. When Donnie Boy, the wannabe dictator, went to the DOJ, went to Jeffrey Rosen, and told him he wanted that. Just say it's corrupt. Well, then this Jeffrey Clark asshole, out of Pennsylvania, I think, wanted to do some kissing up to Donnie, so he produced the letter. He produced the letter and actually distributed it there, wanted signatures on it. Wanted Rosen and the deputy attorney general to sign it, to send it out to Georgia, Arizona, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, wherever, challenging the election, saying that we find irregularities. No irregularities. This happened the day after Bill Barr resigned. The day after Bill Barr left. Rosen's put in charge. Donnie's down there knocking at the door. Hey, baby, I got this plan. If it hadn't been for Rosen and the deputy attorney general, I can't see his name down Donahue was his name, refused to sign it. As a matter of fact, they had a meeting of the upper echelon of the Department of Justice. And they had a meeting and they said, hey, this is what Donnie's trying to do here. What are y'all going to do if he does? And to the man and woman, they were going to resign en masse if Donnie attempted to do this. That's why he backed down. And that's why we had January 6th. We said it before. January 6th was Plan B. Plan A was a coordinated attempt through lawyers, through White House staff, through Department of Justice to try to rig a plan, baby. Jeffrey Clark had heard, read it on the internet or somewhere, I don't know, people are saying that Chinese intelligence used special thermometers to change the votes within the voting machines. Special thermometers. I guess, the temperature of the voter. I don't know. But that was his basis for writing his letter, that there was irregularities, that he had heard these Chinese intelligence had used thermometers. If it don't get batshit crazy, man, I'm telling you. They're reaching for straws. But like we said the other day, this ain't over, baby. This ain't over. He's still sitting up there in Bedminster or wherever the hell he is right now. Who gives a shit? Trying to plot with Mark Meadows or Jim Jordan or any other, Kevin McCarthy or any other asshole that goes down there to try to suck turds out of his butt. They're still plotting. Still trying to find a way. And their way is 2022, baby. You let the Republicans take the House. Hold on to your britches, baby. Hey, there'll be an impeachment real fast. Don't know why. We'll come up with a reason later. They'll impeach Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. This battle ain't over, baby. But it shows us the degree to which some of our lawmakers, some of our fellow citizens are willing to destroy this country if it gives them a little bit of power, baby. If they get to control the levers, become the gatekeeper for a certain port, they become an oligarch or something. Who knows? Those people are willing to sell out this country. Lock, stock, and barrel, baby, every one of us. Our vote means nothing. It is only because we came out en masse and voted that turd out, and our elections held solid, that our democracy held. That happened only because we got out and voted. And we need to do it again in 2022 to even a more higher degree. This ain't no kiddie game anymore, baby. This is an attempt by the Republican Party to replace our democracy with an oligarch system, with a president for life, with a corrupt Department of Justice, with a land that was made for the rich, baby. And you're the serf. So it's our voice, baby. It's our voice. I keep pounding that in. Our voice and our vote. That's what determines this shit. So we have to keep after it. Because it's our duty. And there ain't no other way to put it. As an American, it's your right and your responsibility to stand up for your country. And that's how we do it. Anyway, I want to thank Dorothy Tyndall, first one to jump in here, followed by Mega Wet Willie and Dwayne Twizzle. Richard Phillips is here. Stephanie Dean, I assume, it's Friday, baby. You better be at home. You better be out of the hospital, which brings up another one. I got a call from Terry Ballard and Richard Richard Can is out of the hospital. He's back home recuperating. He's got some follow-up stuff to do. Just like Stephanie Dean's got some follow-up, I'm sure. We want all our blue dots to stay healthy. Stephanie Dean, my best to you, sweetheart. All my love. And I'm sure Jay is somewhere around. If he's not, he's going to be there soon. And yes, I saw the flowers. So, stupid question. Of course he did. Carol Gillens is with us. Sherry Puckett, thank you very much. Claudia Garcia. Tracy Tobias, thank you, baby. Karen Van Wyck. George Murray, how you doing, brother? Lady Freedom Rocks into all the ships at sea is here. Michael James, Teresa Diggum, Doug Schuff. Hey, I seen the ponytail, brother. Woo! Rocking it, man. Rocking it, I'm telling you. Raylene Allen is here. Donald Ware. BW is here. Michael Falbister, I'm sorry. Keith Thompson, my buddy up in Minneapolis. Lioness Linda Collins is with us. Sue Van 50, Susan Jarrett, Michael Leach. Boy, we got a house full tonight. Martha Oliveira, Robert Lyons. Let me see. Lady Freedom, that Flower Girl is here. As is, wait a minute. I know there it is. As is my buddy Greg Talbert out there, and I guess he's having ribs for dinner because he's out there smoking some oak. Is that all you're smoking there, buddy? It is Friday, I'm just saying. Greg, thank you for being here, brother. We love you. Let me see. I got to jump down. Maria Betancourt, Susan Jarrett is here. Dennis Utenreiner. Jess Coggins is here. Woo, everybody's here. Let me jump down here because we're already way up into the show. Anyway, Cassie Hicks, I'm glad you're here. And before we jump into the room, let me catch up so we're not starting behind. Claudia Garcia, where's my banger? Oh, look, a beer. I just found it laying there. Claudia Garcia came in with $5 and said, happy weekend and stay safe. Indeed. And Lady Freedom Rocks came in with $5 and said, B&B Friday, get your Jefferson airplane on the turntable and kick it. Indeed, baby. Indeed. Just enough to kick it off. Anyway.
Is there one more? Or was that it? I think it goes up one more. Scroll.
No. Oh, I'm not scrolling over there. Oh, no, I did that one.
Oh, maybe you were at the top.
No,
Sorry, it just looked like there was a little bit room up there. Oh, okay.
No.
Just making sure. Good deal.
No, don't do me off now. Aussie Dave, how in the hell are you, brother?
Pushing to talk. That's how I am.
Ah,
How are you?
I'm doing just fine. Weather warming up any down there yet, or you still cold?
Nah. It's still rather chilly. It's typical winter, but it's not winter like American winter, but it's still winter for us.
Yeah.
Not nice.
Yeah.
But I was just flicking through some pages here, and I noticed you just had a Republican official die from COVID who was an anti-vaxxer,
Yes.
anti-mask guy in
Yes.
Texas.
Yes, in Texas here. Sure did. Didn't believe in vaccinations.
They're killing themselves.
Not a problem.
Yeah.
Florida and Texas, baby, we're topping the list. Are you shitting me? We're passing that shit out like it was Halloween candy. You want some COVID? We're passing out COVID over here. Come on down.
I tell you what, the GOP has become merchants of death.
Seems to be some of them are. Yeah, kicking it real good. It's downright ridiculous.
The apocalypse.
Yeah. How you doing? Let me see. Who was that?
Ed Beatty Jr., sir.
Ed Beatty. How you doing, brother?
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Babto.
Yeah, I'm glad to have you here. Welcome aboard. We appreciate
Thank you.
being in here. We've seen your comments for a long time.
Yes, it's just I've followed you ever since the whole 4 years of Mango Mussolini.
Mango
Course,
Mussolini. Well, we're glad to have you
it's
in the room.
Florida really, I'll make it quick. It's just Florida is just quickly they really want to die. People believe that this is all a hoax. This is all just the leftist propaganda machine is trying to scare them. Not really. I mean, it's just this is the truth. I'm vaccinated. I have the antibodies. It's just
sad?
of course, it is sad.
Yeah,
But it's a pleasure. Yeah.
Well, we're glad to have you in the room. Glad to have you. Let's get everybody else in the room. Bill Jones, how are you?
Trying to figure out this push to talk thing, but I think I got it down.
I got it down like you wouldn't believe. You couldn't even tell I was pushing talk to you. Watch this. I'm doing it right now. No, I'm not. Travis does mine.
Yeah, I was very glad to hear you open with that stuff about Mr. Clark and the DOJ, I remember, golly, it's hard to believe it's been over a year. I wrote a.
Bill, did you let go of the button? Uh-oh. We lost Bill. Okay.
Can you hear
Just
How about now? Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Did you switch to AT&T? Can you hear me now?
Anyway, I remember that I wrote an article during the primary. I read it on the air just before 4th of July about the election being between America and Trump, or if you wanted to get technical, about democracy versus autocracy.
Yes.
I never thought I was right. I thought it was a threat. Here we are a year later, and boy, all this stuff coming out. Man, that's what we had, boy. They were trying to do it.
Yes. That's exactly what they were trying to do. A coup.
So it is our job as I'm involved 2 weekends a month with the Democratic Party and 2 weeks a month with vets here to tour in the Tri-County area with the American Legion and BFWs. But we're making a big push now, 15 months ahead of the game, and I encourage all Blue Dots to do the same. Encourage people that all of us know 2 or 3 or 4 people, or many of us more. I talk to them every week. We know people that don't like voting or haven't been in the mix. Yeah. Every one of us need to convince at least one people, or take 1 or 2 people to the polls with us. If we do that, we'll win this thing. But this is beyond issues. This is beyond party. This is about our country, folks. And I'm going down fighting. I'm an old man. I'm still fighting.
Maybe I still got a lot of fighting me. I ain't done yet.
Yeah, I started fighting at 17 and a half in the Marines, and I ain't stopped yet. And I'm 68, buddy. So.
Yeah. Indeed. I'm the same way. Anyway, Bill,
we just need to weekly remind people to get involved, whether it's something simple like ordering a T-shirt or a bumper sticker or talking to your friends. But most important, talk to the people that don't vote. Talk to Republicans. Don't be shy. I talk to them every day.
I do too. Yeah, it usually starts with F and, well, whatever. But no, I don't, Bill. I try to be an emissary of goodwill anywhere I go, until somebody pisses me off, and then, oh well, there you go. But Bill, thank you for being here. Hold on, Ed. Let me get Velika into the room. Velika, are you with us?
Yeah, I'm here. I'll have to talk to you in a little bit when I get to have you some coffee.
Oh, you're having some coffee? Okay.
Coffee is. I'm going to fix it for you.
Well, darling, we're glad you're with us. Thank you for being here. And S.C. Smith. S.C.
Hey, John, y'all.
How's everything up in Tallahassee? S.C.?
You hear me, John?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, we're in a hot spot. Florida is just one of those.
Yeah, we're vying for one in first and second place here. You know that. You hear me, S.C.?
Hey, John, you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I got the push to talk. I'm holding it, but apparently if you hold it for too long, it kind of, I guess maybe it's just my phone. But no, it's, I just seen an article, a headline from the local newspaper just before the show started from our local hospital that said the majority of the people there right now in the COVID ward are in their 20s, 30s, and 40s.
Yes.
And this was the thing that got me. It said many of them are not going to survive.
That's the sad part. These people are playing with their lives. And yeah, Texas and Florida are the top of the list, baby, because we got governors that aren't going to put up with any of that Nancy-pantsy fast mask wearing. We're just not going to do that. We're manly men down here. We'll brave the. Are you shitting me? It's ignorance at its highest level.
Yeah, I'm just so upset. Our governor and.
Uh-oh, it let go again.
All right. Well, I'll shut up and you can.
No. Oh, it's really acting up tonight. Ed, you were going to say something?
Well, I wanted to go back to Bill. Bill,
Right.
I know you talked about the tube earlier. I just watched the news just moments ago, and there have been 557 arrests from that insurrection, and 2 of them have pleaded guilty for assault.
Yes.
But it's just the evidence doesn't lie. It's just I watch those. I mean, sure, it can be cringeworthy, and you want to turn away from it. It's just the camera does not lie. They're just saying, "Oh, that wasn't his supporters. That was
these weren't
that
tourists.
was the CIA."
Yeah.
But it's just
FBI.
it doesn't lie.
No.
And John, I'm sorry, John, but since I've joined, I got a lot on my mind, but I'm gonna let everybody share, vent, and everything. I'm gonna sit back, and if you have anything, I'll just step in.
Yeah,
or
just pop right in. That's the way it works around here. But
yes, it does, and you'll begin contribution in a few minutes. All right, see you in a few minutes.
We always appreciate that. We always appreciate it. Not necessary, but we always appreciate it. Yes. This thing.
I do want to say, John, I mean, last year, I want to say 2 years ago, I want to say you should run against Michael Klopp. You're outspoken, you're passionate, you're not afraid to say your own words. But it's just we need people, folks like you to speak their mind, to stand up against those that support the fascist dictations of Trumpism.
My passions push through sometimes when when I start speaking, and most of the time, not all the time, it will degrade if you're being if I'm arguing against whatever point you have, then an old sailor comes out in me because I get tired of the argument because you're being stupid. Like the vaccination shit, you're being stupid. It's hard to debate an issue if you're not paying attention to the facts. If you don't give a shit about the facts, the information in front of you.
But there are all these memes and pictures saying, your choice, you can wear the mask or have the ventilator shoved down your throat into your lungs. And believe me, that's not pretty. That's not pretty. My sister has just been tested negative for the COVID.
Thank goodness.
God bless. And thank God.
Yeah.
But she is planning to get the vaccine. But it's just she was skeptic at first, and she didn't know whether to get it or not. But it's just saying, well, it's your choice, but be safe. But anyway, John, I'm gonna let everyone speak their minds. So I'm gonna mute my mic and just sit back and watch the show.
All right, Ed. Well, we appreciate you being here, brother. Yep.
Thank you.
This is all going to come to a head pretty soon because, like, this story with Mr. Clark is just now being delved into, and Rosen and Donahue are going to be testifying. One already did, I think. Donahue has already, and I think Rosen is going to. Behind closed door testimony this next week. These are the stories. Like I said, these people and as Ed elated to, we got our first ones that actually came up there and pled guilty. I guess these are the pawns, baby. The chess game's just started, and these are the pawns out there that rushed up the stairs. These are going to be the people that go ahead.
Yeah, Ed mentioned 556 people or 557 people have been arrested. The FBI announced yesterday they expect by the first of the month to be over 600 arrests, and in the next couple of weeks we're going to see more and more trials in D.C. So
in the coming weeks,
the thing is most of them now have been the lesser charges, but we'll start getting into the serious ones.
Yeah.
But so far, all the people that have went before the judge are saying, well, I wouldn't have done it had my president advised me.
My president told me I should be there to defend him. They're all pointing the finger at Donnie. And I suspect that's where they're all going to point to. Every one of them, all the way from these pawns all the way up the line.
I don't really believe that the judges are going to be sympathetic to that bullshit, because they even gave that guy who did nothing 8 months. So the guys with serious charges, they're going to get some serious time.
Yeah, you're going to pull some time, and I'm looking forward to it. I want these assholes to give us some serious time.
I can't wait.
Yeah,
I got my popcorn ready, buddy.
Yeah, you betcha.
I don't have popcorn, but Mom made sure I had enough beer.
There you go. Got enough beer to toast everyone that goes in the. There you go, buddy. Good night. See y'all later. Tell Bubba we said hello. Yeah, and that's what needs to happen. Because if we don't have this, we're inviting more of it. We need to stop this shit. And we already seen with Donnie up there meeting with his imaginary cabinet that he's got plans, baby. And now I can't remember. Somebody a little while ago said Trump could win in 2024. He could.
Well, all this autocracy shit scares the crap out of me.
Yeah.
You see where Tucker Carlson went to Hungary.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I seen there's a protest. They're planning to go to D.C. to protest. I can't remember. I think it's this month sometime. I can't remember the exact date.
The Trumpers?
There's a MAGA march coming up.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? A MAGA march. Yeah, let's say all the traitors take to the street. So
September
we can
19th.
Is that
September
yeah.
19th.
Oh, it's not August 13th? I figured, the big inauguration and all that.
No,
shit.
they bowed on that date, and the Crazy Pillow guy was on one of the major shows, and he had a big rant, and he spoke for 25 minutes, which I'll never get back again in my life. That 25 minutes was a waste, but he said a lot of things and said nothing. But he said in September 19th, apparently this symposium he's having with all the release of the evidence and the computer experts are going to be live on stage, and the next day the DOJ will have to give the presidency back to Trump.
Yep.
It was, the guy's a lunatic, but he did use that date, September 19th.
Well, of course he did. You know what Mike Lindell needs to do?
I just need you to shut the fuck up, cause nobody asked you.
Nobody asked you, bitch.
I need you to shut the fuck up, bitch. 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 Bow, bow, shut the fuck up.
I can't help it. I have to let it play.
Bow, bow, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck.
You want to get me on the dance floor? That's the way to do it. Anyway.
I'm really worried. I'm really worried that these people like Rupert Murdoch and Fox News are pushing autocracy. I heard this morning that Tucker Carlson is over in Hungary talking to that fucking autocratic leader over there. Who gives a shit?
Yeah. Maggots, because that's what they want. They do.
They want
that.
Dictator.
They want an autocracy here.
Well,
Yeah.
and I just tell all these people to turn off their Fox News shit, because all they're getting is bullshit.
That's it. Well, they ain't got
Same
nothing
thing with
else
One
to say.
American News, the True
Yeah.
News.
Yeah, and Newsmax.
I'm surprised the Prime Minister of Hungary didn't meet with Alex Jones.
Look who they're willing to visit with. The same people Donnie was tickled to death with. The dictators. Not so much our
There's
allies.
not many countries. The true, like the Tucker Carlson and even Donnie. I mean, you think about it. All your ex-presidents you've ever had could visit 90% of the countries in the world and be welcomed, and we get a fanfare and be loved. But Donnie would have a problem traveling throughout the world. He could only maybe visit North Korea, Russia, but he would not be welcomed in 90% of the countries in the world, maybe 9%.
Because they all know he's a piece of shit, lying sack of crap. They all know it. We all know it. Everybody in the world knows it. He's full of shit. He lies all the time. He's blusterous. He's the greatest thing ever invented. People get tired of that shit. Huh?
And he's not Messiah.
He's not what?
That's what I'm saying. He is not God. He is not God.
No, but he thinks he is.
Honestly.
He thinks God should
And
come to
what's
him
worse,
and ask him for advice. That's
No,
what
he's
he
the
thinks.
chosen one.
Yeah,
He's
he's
the
the
Now, I wanted
chosen
to
one.
add one thing when you have a minute.
Well, let me catch this up real quick. Michael Johnson came in the room at $5 and said Garth Brooks concert at Arrowhead Stadium, $70,000 to attend tomorrow night. hot spot here, anyone? Indeed, baby. It's worrisome because the Delta variant, man, it's cranking. In Florida, 134,500 and something. And last week, that's the highest number since the beginning of the pandemic, mind you. So we've, screw that hump shit. This is another hump coming. And it's all because people will not get vaccinated for them.
Did you notice that Mo Brooks used on that January the 6th when he made his speech, we're going to kick ass and take names?
Mo Brooks,
crap.
yeah.
Yeah, at the end of his speech, if you look at the video, he gives the Nazi salute.
He would say he was waving. Hi. It's what do you want to know about him? Dave, they'd sell out this country. They'd sell anybody out. Mo Brooks, he's dancing around Swalwell's lawsuit against his ass, trying to get the DOJ to step in and defend him. DOJ said, sorry, bub, you're on your own. And he is.
He's turned lying and cheating and traitorism into a business and making money out of it.
Yes, Jeff Scoggins just wrote, Mo Brooks is asking a court for immunity. Immunity. If you're asking for immunity, you know you did it wrong, and now you're just trying to get out of the responsibility for doing it. Kiss my ass, Mo Brooks. Go to court, buddy. Why'd you show up in a bulletproof vest there, bud? What was you buckling armor for? What the shit's that? You expecting something? Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. That's the problem. They were willing to go that far. And it's not done. So
his his niece was on TV the other night, and whatever she said 3 or 4 months ago or 6 months ago has come true. She's been spot on. But she said he's not done yet, and he's got plans. He will not let it go. He just will not let it go. So that means he's obsessed with this. So America, I don't think it's going to go away next week or next month.
No. This is it's a catch-22. Damn if you do and damn if you don't. I'm looking forward to the 2020 midterms, and I'm dreading the 2022 midterms. At the same time, baby, this is a shot. They are coming both barrels. They want the House, and they want the Senate. And they're going to fight like hell. They're going to lie like hell. They're going to do whatever they can do and cheat and swear it up and down. They won, regardless. Voter irregularities, huh?
We just need to vote like hell, John.
There's the answer, Bill. There's the answer. When the numbers are so large that they can not be denied, baby, then it's over. That's what happened this time. 7 million votes more. What are you going to argue with? 7 million people. What did
that's
Donnie
why
say?
we hit the ground last month, and we started 15, 16 months early, because last time we started at about the 6-month mark. We started in April, May, and we came up 2 points short. So we figure if we started a year plus early, we should come up on the plus side. So we're hoping.
Yeah, I think the turnout will be large because the threat hasn't gone away. And when the committee gets back together and we start seeing more public testimony, it's going to increase. Participation will increase because people are going to see it on the evening news and they're going to go, hey, look what this dick tried to do. And people remember that. Like this Clark fella. Really? Pulled him out of thin air because he was a loyalist to Trump. And he was willing. He was all more than willing. He wanted it, baby. Let's send Georgia a letter saying that, hey, we see shit here, and y'all gotta put your own electors out there instead of the electors of the people. And the legislation could have done that. Could have, if they would have sent that letter. There's a Republican in Georgia, man. Go ahead.
It's just what worries me is just last year's election. It's just, the problem is just what was worrying me was intimidation. If you ever see that, like the three like the 3 volunteers in 1963 Mississippi that were killed by the Klansmen.
Yes.
I mean, that what kind of worries me. They would just come. They would use intimidation, violence, even murder, and it's just we cannot let. It's just this is the reason why schools in the South don't want to even bring up this subject, because it would upset them. No, it's just there's an old saying: those that do not remember the past are condemned
going to repeat it. Some people are so fucking ignorant that they just keep doing fucking shit to.
That's why Richard B. Spencer got punched in the face. That white supremacist who got punched in the face, which is that's the way to tell white supremacists to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing, John.
Sometimes shut the fuck up doesn't work.
And because white supremacists are actually assholes. They are assholes. Am I right?
Well, it's not news to any of us in this room. We've known they've been white assholes for 100 years. What's new?
So true.
I think that the bottom line is I hope America's learned a lesson from this about electing celebrities and people that have got charisma, because that's all he's done since he's been there is raise money for himself and his family. But in 4 years, he never produced a policy that assisted or aided any American. He never even produced the 2-week It's Coming healthcare policy for 4 years. A bit like his rallies, the healthcare policy, or this September 19th, which was August, which was July. The Americans are waking up, mate. They're waking up. They can't cop this shit much longer.
Need to wake up.
I do want to say, Ozzy, I am your country. You have free healthcare and low violence. And I salute you.
Most countries now are like with free healthcare and violence is shopping.
SC.
I salute you, Dave. I salute you.
SC. SC, are you with us? Oh, he snuck out the door. Ain't that some shit?
No, he's still here.
I'm here. I'm just having trouble with the push to talk in the live room for some reason.
Do me a favor, brother. Moderate the conversation for just a moment, and I'll be right back.
So how you been, Smithy?
Well, I'm doing good. Like I said, I'm having trouble with the push to talk in here, and right now it's working good. But it's just. I mean, I was able to figure out and get it going. Well, now right now it seems like it's not messing up on me, but yeah. So.
Well,
Okay.
Discord is also having problems, I see. So bear with it.
I see Bernadette's got a hand up. We've obviously said something that's activated Bernadette.
Is Bernadette in here?
Hand up.
Yeah, she's been here for a while.
Sorry, Bernadette.
I was about to drop out and send Travis a message to tell him I was going to drop
Travis
out.
wasn't in the room.
That's what I kind of figured.
Y'all were on your own for a minute. Why, howdy shit.
She's in the audience, Bernadette, but she's got a hand up and she's got something to say.
I have something to say from what
Go ahead.
Arthur just saying. I think that
I lost you, Bill.
once we just start getting some of these investigations out, like Giuliani and Getz and all the stuff on Donald Trump, and people start hearing news on TV about people being indicted and whatnot, and people start getting educated, I think that will make a huge difference.
I think so. I think so. And I don't know what the holdup is on Matt Gates's little episode here. I wish they'd kick that shit in the ass. I'm tired of messing with it. If they got evidence against his ass, fucking indict him and let's get this shit going. I'm tired of playing softball. I'm ready to see some shit flying. It's like
Amen,
we as a freaking country know what the hell happened. We all saw it on TV. We're hearing it every damn day on the damn news about this conspiracy now amongst lawmakers to overthrow this government. I want to see some people in jail. Is what I want to see. And it starts with the very top. Donnie needs to have his ass in jail, and a whole list of freaking senators and congressmen, evidently, and a lot of freaking staffers. I'm tired of.
Yeah.
Tired of playing Mr. Nice. I want to see some consequences for this shit.
Marjorie Taylor Greene out there, spreading her lies about the people that might come knocking at your door, trying to help, to talk to you about getting a shot. Yeah, if they come up to your door, just shoot them. We got the right to just shoot them. I mean, what a bitch.
That's why they call it the stand your ground, which is sad.
I've never heard a politician talk like this in decades. I mean, decades and decades. A politician with his own country, a democratic country,
I like what
talking
Keith
like
Olbermann
this.
called her. He called her Marjorie Traitor.
What are they doing?
But John says cucumber lady at best.
Oh, she's a whack job. I don't know how the people of Georgia and Colorado and Florida put up with these idiots.
She's a traitor.
She is. She's a traitor. So is Bobart out there, this wannabe cheerleader out there. That's what she acts like some high school running her mouth or some shit. Did you hear what Betty said? Whatever the hell. I don't know. And Matt Gaetz, he's just a creep. Pedophile needs to go, baby.
Bobart didn't even graduate high school.
No.
She just got her GED. GED 2 months before she got elected.
Need I say more? It's not about you don't need an education. You don't need any experience for anything to be a congressman. I guess you just got to get out there and pump the pom-poms, baby. You too could be a congressman. Just get out there and lie your ass off. Do whatever. Say whatever the people want you to hear. Want to hear. Just say that. Take stock of the neighborhood you live in. See who they hate, and then just start hating on them people, and they'll elect your ass. Because evidently on that side of the aisle, it's all about hate. It has nothing to do.
But don't forget, also carry an assault rifle if you want to be.
Well, yeah.
Or a senator.
You got to be photographed with an assault rifle. I mean, Marjorie Taylor Greene did that ace in spades, baby. I mean, go back and look at any one of Marjorie Taylor's ads when she was running for Congress. In every one of them, she rides up in a Hummer and pulls out an AR-15 and starts shooting socialism, starts shooting liberals, or, the sign.
Communist.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Really, they're childish bullshit, but that's what sells on that side. Childish bullshit sells over there because it's about an attitude, not issues. Huh?
Ignorance is bliss, they say.
Well, aren't they a happy lot? Because if ignorance is bliss, they're happy as larks, man. I'm telling you.
Trump has brought the worst out in America. He's actually given the worst of America a voice.
Yes. He's allowed them to crawl out from underneath their rocks.
Oh, he planted a seed.
Oh, he watered it, baby.
Yeah.
The seed was there. He just watered the shit out of it, put some fertilizer on it, and made it grow. And now it's infected our society.
Yeah, it's like fucking the weeds that you just can't get rid of.
Yes. Need some of that Roundup. Spray it. Along with that, bleach up their ass.
They're kind of like anthills. They just pop up everywhere. They're very annoying, especially fire ants.
Yeah, when things get bad.
They're both.
There's only one way to
annoying.
deal with anthills. Put gasoline in them.
That's true.
Then set them
And set them on fire.
John, you should know this.
What's that, darling?
How to get rid of ants, specifically fire ants.
Fire ants. I recommend an AR-15.
Yeah, shit.
Fire ants, damn. I stay the hell away from them. I mow down the mound 10 times and they're still come back. They got some stuff at the feed store. I know. I can't remember the name of it, but you sprinkle it on there and it kills the mound out. They're tough.
They're just like Republicans. They never die. They never die.
No, they just dig deeper and come up at another spot. Just have y'all ever seen an ant island? When the water's up real high, they'll just cling to each other. And you think it's just a little, like, sticks coming down the river. No, that's a pile of freaking ants, baby. And if you touch it, they're all over your ass.
Yeah, and that's when it floods and
Yes.
like situations, like Katrina. So.
Yeah, boy, they'll come up. They'll just make an island of themselves. And man, they're just looking for something to get out of the water on. And if you happen to be it, boy, howdy shit. Anyway, let me thank.
They're a bit like the Trump party. It just like shit floats on the surface.
Catman 56 came in with $5 and said the GOP right-wing nut jobs are like a big pimple on the body, oozing out their junk. Put heat on the pimple; it will pop all the junk out. Then we can clean the wound. Indeed, pop the pimple. We have company. I hope y'all aren't bothered by the noise. Maria Bencourt came in with $2 and said, "Why isn't the FBI on Marjorie Taylor Greene for inciting murder?" Indeed, there's what was it? She was threatening Nancy Pelosi. The right has just gone slap ass nuts. It's hard to have commentary on something that makes no sense. They are determined. Come hell or high water, lie, cheat, steal, do whatever it takes to take back the House, the power. Take back the White House at 24. Do whatever it takes to get the power back, because if they get it again, they're never going to turn loose of it, baby. That's what we're up against now. We're not dealing with an opposing political party. We're dealing with an opposing force. That's what we're dealing with. We're dealing with an organization that wants to overthrow our government. That's the Republican Party now. So, boy, howdy shit. Kind of hard to have a country when you don't have two sides, We got one side, and then we got a bunch of traitors. And I want to see
one of the major news networks actually made a comment which was very factual. It said the GOP at the moment is like World War II or World War III, and America's fighting the enemy, and the GOP's on the enemy side.
Yeah, that's why they call us anti-fascist. Because, in my opinion, the Republican Party has become a party of fascism. You don't have to look any damn farther than what the hell the GOP does. What was the biggest accomplishment with the last guy? The big tax cut for the rich. What happens every time a damn Republican gets in office? Rich people get richer. That's it. That's all. Nothing else. What about the Democrats? Well, we gave you health care with the Affordable Care Unit. This one now is giving you a child tax credit that you get money every damn month. Every month you're getting a check for every child you get. There's somebody I'd like to point out, but I shan't because I'm a nice guy.
Our job is just to keep telling the truth and fighting the lies, John.
That's what we have to do. But isn't it pitiful that we have to put out shit to stand against the propaganda that the right-wing nut job society has just put into overdrive, and is costing Americans lives. People are dying because of their ignorance, because of this bullshit. These are our fellow citizens. They're dying because a political party wants to play games with the issue because it's all about freedom. You can't force my kid to wear a mask. If I want him to die, he'll die, God damn it, and you ain't got nothing to say about it. That's what I hear like out of Ron DeSantis. And these governors saying that you can't put a mandate, a school can't put a mandate. If you got a high infection rate in your area, your school district doesn't have the right to say you got to wear a mask in here because your sick ass is all over the place? No, they can't do it. Lose their funding.
Yeah, exactly. I was just fixing to say that. You can do it, but you're going to lose your funding. That's
Same
fucked
cigarette,
up.
by the way.
There's a thing that everyone's forgetting about.
In Texas and Florida, if kids start dying, I think people will start waking up and saying, now, wait a minute there, Governor.
Yeah, in Louisiana, it's record
I
kids in
don't
the
think
hospital.
that's going to work. I don't
You know,
think that's going to happen.
DeSantis signed
It's
another bill.
It's just a dream.
You know, DeSantis signed another bill either today or yesterday. I can't remember, but let these parents able to opt out and pull their kids out of certain school districts and put them in another one. You know, it's just like it's ridiculous. This dude is. I mean,
He's batshit crazy like my governor.
I want to
drank the Kool-Aid and that's it.
Can I get a slap? Don't you have that slap?
Hey, how many you want? I'll give you.
Oh yeah, that we need a slapping law.
Yes, that's why. That's why I can't run for office. He needs a slapping law because John's going to slap somebody when they act stupid.
The people forget about that when you take a position on doctor, lawyer, whatever it may be, a delicatessen owner, and a politician, you have a thing called duty of care. Yes. Now, duty of care means keeping your people and those people that are looking to you for help out of trouble or harm's way. If you put them in trouble or harm's way, you have broken your duty of care. Yeah. You can be sued.
Yeah. And that needs, you know, if something happens to you in the custody of a law enforcement officer, that officer is responsible for your health. Duty of care. If you're in somebody's custody, you're charged with their care. Yes.
Well, you even have it on you. If someone visits your home, John, and you do something to harm them or put them in harm's way and they get hurt, you're liable.
Yes. Yes. If it's the property owner's fault that you put them in danger, then they can turn around and sue you. That's how Greg Abbott got to be rich. My governor. He turned around and sued everybody when a tree limb fell on him. After a storm, he went for a jog. A tree limb fell. I'd consider that an act of God. Not him. Sued the property owner, the landscaper, everybody could get his hands on it. He sued everybody.
John, that's debatable.
What? No.
Tree falling on him, that's not, you said it's an act of God, that's debatable.
Well, I'm just saying.
Karma.
After a storm, I don't think it was the property owner's fault that the tree limb fell and hit him. Storm damage.
I think it's an act of God that should have killed him.
Yeah, well, out of the mouths of babes. Yeah, we wouldn't have the governor we have now, but we do. Yeah, most of his money comes from monthly. Well, not anymore. Now he's governor. Shit, you talking about payola? You get that big, you're getting it all over the place. Anyway,
can I just broach another subject?
Sure. Well, let me hit Catman 56 and thank him for the $1 because he said the right-wing nut job profile. Get on cable talking crazy, alt facts for 6 months a year. They walk away with millions in retirement. Sure, that's what, you know. I guess Tucker Carlson's plan A. Lie like you know.
Why he doesn't go to One American News or Newsmax or True News or InfoWars.
I think if he keeps on, Fox is going to have to do something to get rid of his ass because he's a liability. You know, his mouth is bringing lawsuits to him. You know.
Change of subject.
Yes, Dave.
Donnie's new lawyer. What the fuck?
Who pray tell is Donnie's new lawyer?
What on? How's that? Isn't it awful when you know that you're going to say someone's name and it just falls off your tongue and you forget it? The politician, Collins, is it Doug Collins? Doug Collins?
Doug Collins.
His new lawyer.
I'm not sure. To tell you the truth, I don't know who his
he was an ex-Republican senator.
Oh, he's an ex-senator?
Yes, he's an ex-senator. Oh, his name was on my tongue.
It'll come to you in a minute.
Yeah, when it does, if you hear a name blurb across the broadcast, you know that's it.
Yep. From Georgia? Is the guy from Georgia?
No, I think he's a Texan. Bill
Texan.
Jones, you'd know who it is, isn't it? His new lawyer, the ex-senator.
Ex-senator from Texas.
The reason he's got him is because no one else would do the job.
Oh, you're not talking about...
I have not heard who it is.
There's a name on my tongue now, and I can't spit it out. It'll come to me. They called him the Hammer.
Yeah, I think that's the guy, the
That's
Hammer.
the guy. I know this. I know the answer to this, and I just failed the test. Yeah, I can't remember.
Someone out
I know
there
who you're talking about.
Yeah, someone out there knows, and they'll put it on the chat.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye out in case. Tom.
I don't think it's Tom.
I don't think it's Tom. Thanks a lot, Dave. Screwed my theory.
No, it's like Nichols or Collins. But apparently he had a reputation when he was as a senator. He was a bit of a brash bully.
It's the Republican. That's who's that? The guy who worked for Bush. Oh, look at us playing name games. Turd Blossom. That was his specialty, doing nasty things. That nasty politics. That's their job. They have people that actually do that shit. And Turd Blossom was one. I can't remember his name either. Shit. I'm just batting 1,000 tonight. I'm trying to see, but squirrels. Yep, squirrels. That's what it runs across the damn screen, and your mind goes haywire. Anyway.
Doug Collins, Dave? Is that it, Dave? Doug Collins?
Doug Collins is a piece of shit. That's what Dolores Grant said, right there. Doug
The
Collins.
last player I saw that he hired was Robert Fischetti, but that was back in May.
I wonder if he got paid. Everybody's saying Doug Collins from Georgia.
Could be, yeah.
That's what everybody's saying. Gary, Bernadette, everybody's saying Doug Collins. So, SC is the winner. SC, you win. Ding, 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 ding. Stop by the booth and pick up your prize.
That what I was talking about earlier about the march they're planning or protest in D.C. That was an article I seen from the Lincoln Project earlier today.
Oh, they got a new one out? I try to keep up on those. I love their commercials, their ads. And just wait, the closer we get to 22, oh boy, howdy shit. It's going to come out of the woodwork. You're going to see ads, and I hope a lot of them are run by Democrats because we need to run this shit up their ass. The insurrection, the whole 9 things, the 4 years of this bullshit lies and crap that we've had to go through.
Yeah, that was their whole point of the little articles saying that, we need to get together.
Yes. Yeah.
Wasn't Doug Collins the Georgia congressman from the 9th district?
Probably so. Probably the same one.
I think so.
Iris says he was part of the Benghazi. Trent Gowdy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember him too. He was here in Corpus not too long ago. Gowdy. What's his first name?
9th district. He must be Trader Green's cousin or some shit.
Yeah. Oh, they make the circuit keeping these right-wing nut jobs all fired up. It's I don't know. It's sad. Totally damn sad. Y'all forgive me, I'm a bit distracted, but we'll be fine. Yeah, I got squirrels running all over the place, baby. And Maria Betancourt just stopped in. Where's my banger? Maria Betancourt came in for $2 and said Cawthorn went to the Berghof, Adolf Hitler's vacation home. Really? Well, don't you know it would be on a Republican's, wish list? Oh, I want to go stay at the Berghof, the Nazi lair for Jesus. Are you shitting me? There was another one that went to Auschwitz and made some improper tweets about it or something. I can't remember who that guy was. Don't forget who we're dealing with. We saw these people at the Capitol, Camp Auschwitz T-shirts and shit. These are the same
the old
people.
Saying.
Yeah.
When they show you who they are, believe them.
Believe them. And those people you saw at the Capitol, they would be brown shirts in a heartbeat. they would go through neighborhoods and I guess, I don't know, mark places that were liberally owned by liberals with a, I don't know, what would be a symbol? Peace symbol? No, they wouldn't do that.
Hey, John, if I can go
libtard.
back to the ads for next year.
Yes, sir.
I know you've heard of the Lincoln Project.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, it was a campaign that was against Obama, but they also even though however they supported Biden, and of course were saying about and showing that Trump and how Trump had destroyed the Republican Party. Truth is, I think that the Lincoln Project needs more airtime, not only on the nationals, not only on national but local. And it's just I cannot stand these Republican ads when they were attacking Ossoff and Warnock.
Yeah.
And of course,
no, we need to get much louder. I think our ads need to be very aggressive. I do. Because we have plenty of ammunition.
Look at the Lincoln Project.
Yeah.
And their ads.
Yeah, they've been doing an excellent job. As a matter of fact, I subscribe to their damn channel, so I don't like to miss them. I do though, because I don't check it all the time. Anyway, yeah, that's what we need to do. Rub it in their face every damn time they turn around. But I want this committee, this January 6th committee, to get off its ass and let's get cooking. I want to see subpoenas go out, and we know who's on the list. We've seen them. We've seen them in. What did you say there, Jim Jordan?
There's some confusion over what you told Brett there on Fox News on Tuesday night, so I want to clear it up. First off, yes or no, did you speak with President Trump on January 6th?
Yeah, I mean, I spoke with the president last week. I speak with the president all the time. I spoke with him on January 6th. I mean, I talk with President Trump all the time. I don't think that's unusual.
Are you watching the clock?
I would expect
because look how long this little asshole will just keep running his mouth. And the question was simple: did you talk to him on January 6th? Yes. When did you talk to him? Well, I talked to him during because he knows. He knows. I want Mark Meadows. I want to see the White House Chief of Staff in there. What was going on that day? What was Donnie Boy saying?
Under oath.
Yeah, under oath.
I want to hear him under oath instead of talking to some journalist.
Yeah, because whatever he says under oath, I guarantee you there are ways, because somewhere, no matter what's going on, there's somebody in the corner with a pencil and paper, and they're just writing copious notes, baby.
Well, and it's being filmed, and that's called perjury. If you lie to Congress, it's perjury, folks.
Yeah, and now I hear there's a penalty for that. I want to see it put into action.
5 years or $10,000 in jail, or both. Currently,
I want both, and I want to see them because we know what's going on. Get them under oath. I want to ask Kevin McCarthy, what did Donnie say to you on the phone? Because we all heard the report. We know what part of it was. Who do you think you're fucking talking to? Kevin McCarthy, the little bitch that Donnie slapped around. That's who he was talking to. But I want to hear the conversation. I want to hear what Jim Jordan said to him. But more importantly, I want to hear what they said to him on January 5th. On January 4th, on January 3rd, when they were putting this all together after Plan A fell to shit. And they came up with the Save the Vote rally or whatever it is. To
Stop the Steal.
Stop the Steal rally, I'm sorry. Stop the Steal.
John, I'm going to let Bernadette in, so I'm going to head on out. I want to say it's a pleasure meeting you, sir.
Ed, thank you for coming by, buddy. We appreciate it tremendously. Come by anytime.
Y'all have a great weekend, everybody.
You too, brother. You too, brother. Take care.
Tell Bernadette I said hey.
All right.
Welcome aboard, bud.
Thank you.
You bet.
Thank
We always enjoy a new voice in the room. So.
Hey, John.
Yes.
I just shared that Lincoln Project article in the main discussion, but it's called, it's a march. They're calling it Justice for Six. Damn, now my tablet went by. But yeah, I just shared it in the main discussion so people can go there and read it and see see what it's talking about, but it's like September 18th they're planning this.
September 18th. That's the new day, I guess. Are they going to have a flyover? I just wonder. No, they're not going to have a flyover. And they're not going to quit. Not until they're humiliated beyond belief.
Yeah, it's orchestrated by a group called Look Ahead America.
Look ahead. Look ahead to what? I want to look ahead to some convictions. I want to look ahead to a time when I know we don't have traitors in our Congress. That's what I want to look ahead to. I want to look ahead to so many damn things. Oh, Lord. I can't get high-speed rail out of my head sometimes. Fucking assholes. This country deserves so much more. And we could have so much more if we didn't allow the lobbyists from multi-billion-dollar America to buy our laws, to write our laws. And that's exactly what happens. Lobbyists for whatever freaking company comes along is out there writing the law and telling some congressman, take this on the floor and go over there and introduce it. And they do. And that's how we get laws, most of them now. It's a special interest group that gets that shit going. And their special interest interferes with my high-speed rail. No, we can't have high-speed rail or any other improvements in our grand infrastructure unless we get the okay from, the car manufacturers, the oil and gas industry, and all the other fuckers that use up all the oil and gas. That's why they don't want that. They want your ass in the car, driving. And that's only that. You know, that's just one issue. You look at the environmental issue, and there's so many... the amount of ice that melted in Greenland over the last weekend, was enough to put 2 inches of water over the full state of Florida. If you contained it to one area, that's what it would do. You don't think that shit's going to... And I just read another article because it's bothering me about the one, what did I say, conveyor? The conveyor in the ocean. Yeah, they're talking about the Gulf Stream. Yeah. Is showing signs of stress. That thing shuts down, baby. We got big problems. Major freaking problems. And we're still sitting around here trying to determine, what the hell we're going to do. We need to get our shit going. And we need people to stand up and do the right thing. Yesterday, the special session that Greg Abbott called to push the Republican voter suppression laws through Texas expired yesterday. He started a new one starting tomorrow. The Democrats from Texas are still in Washington, D.C., still holding out. Because if they come back, they're going to be forced to go into that house and vote. And they have the votes, baby. They're just waiting on a quorum to get back. So the Democrats from Texas have one choice. Stay up in Washington, D.C., stay out of the state of Texas, where it hurts their families, their businesses, and everything else they have in life here, or stay in Washington and protect the vote. And now they're talking about staying, and I'm proud of them for doing it.
Hell yeah.
But we have to have strong leadership all the way around this country, not just in Texas. I'm proud of my Texas Democrats for doing this. It's sad that it's forced to that, and that we have a governor that is going to continue to call special sessions until he's out of office, I guess, because he's rather ruin people's lives and stomp on them than to give up. He's a Donnie's boy all the way, and he's gonna fall on his sword for Donnie. I can't wait to vote his ass out. Anyway,
amen.
What were we talking about? I forgot. Somebody remind me what we were saying.
I don't know, but you can spend this time catching up over there.
Oh shit! You got mail. Wait, where'd my thing go? There it is. I want to thank Catman56. My buddy Keith came in with another $1 and said we now have 3 political parties: the left, the right wing in name only, and the right wing nut job supporters. That's it, baby. But remember, there's a plus to that. They're splitting their party, baby. Maria Betancourt came in with $2 and said, sorry, Cawthorn, visited Adolph's eagle's nest. Yes, well, not your fault, Maria, but we got to get that out. And Ed Beatty Jr. came in with $11 and said, pleasure speaking to y'all, to you and you all. Thank you, Ed, very much. Thank you, brother. And come back and join us anytime. Come in the room and visit with us. Lord have mercy. Yeah, I'm just, I'm just, you know, at that point, like when I started, are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? When I found out, you know, when I started reading the Jeffrey Clark thing, and realized just how close we were to having a coup in this country. That's what's got me started when I saw that man running for office and then win. I think, like all of us, I asked myself, what the hell? What the fuck? Really? That low down scumbag, lying sack of shit, molester? I was outraged. Y'all were outraged. And we started this whole thing. And today there's more reason for it than when I started. So.
It's funny how, geez, I remember back when he first announced it. It was, God, it seems like so long ago.
Yeah, it does. It sounds like, it can feel sometimes like a lifetime ago. Thank you, Johnny Fly, who just came in with a $3 donation. Thank you, brother. We appreciate that. Seems like a lifetime ago. And it has been damn near. I feel like I've aged 100 years in the last 5. Just so many issues.
So much. Yeah, so much at all in a little bit.
Yeah, all condensed down into a few years. Oh Lordy. Yeah, I'm tired. But as I've said before, I'm more tired of watching my country under assault. And I'm willing to fight for this country until the day I die. I'm sure all of y'all feel the same way. This fight ain't ending because I'm not done. We're not done. You're not done. There's more elections coming. There's more votes. There's more candidates to run. There's more issues to face. This is a never-ending shit in front of us. Just a wall of it. But the other side behind us is a cliff, baby. So you either climb or you fall. And we got to keep climbing. And that's what that vote is. That's what the vote is. We got to keep marching that vote up. As high as we went this last time, we have to go higher because there were so many people in our country who did not vote. For one reason or another, didn't have time, wasn't interested. My vote doesn't matter. All that kind of shit, every excuse you could freaking think of. Anyway, what do you think, Essie?
Well, I think this pussy talk is kind of keeping me from not wanting to talk too much.
Well, that's going to be a problem.
Well, no, it's just here in the live room. I don't have any problem with it in the blue room. It's just for this first time I've been in a live room with the push to talk. So, yeah, but like I said, in the blue room, it doesn't. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. But in the blue room, it doesn't. I haven't had any problem with it. But this is my first time using it in the live room, so it is what it is, and it's just being a little irritating tonight.
Well, I'm sure after a little while we'll all get used to it and be second nature to us, I guess. But
I definitely have no problem with it.
Yeah. Well, I just want the conversation to flow smoothly. Right, Bellica?
Yep.
Hey.
Oh, by the way, I left you a message on your phone. I called you yesterday, I think.
Did you?
Yeah, but you didn't answer your phone.
Probably because my phone was nowhere near me, baby. I'll have to look.
Don't worry, Bellica. I tried calling Dad today twice, and he didn't pick up. So don't worry, you're not alone there.
Well, I don't leave very good messages on on the answering machine. But it's me.
All right. Well, I'll give you a call. I'll call you. I got your number. I'm going to call you. Let me see. Who did I talk to yesterday? Well, Terry Ballard, who let me know that Richard was out of the hospital. Oh, and Julia Thompson. Julia Thompson called me just to brighten my day. And it was a short conversation, but it was a wonderful conversation.
Hey, John,
Yeah.
John, I'm glad you brought this up because I talked about it last night. Have you heard from Jorge lately?
No, I have not. And I'll reach out to him. No, I have not heard from Jorge, and I realized just when you said that, I haven't seen him in the room in a while.
Yeah.
He was still recuperating. The last I heard. So, I'll reach out to him and find out. I'll report back. Yeah, my mind's been somewhere else the last.
I understand.
Yeah.
Totally. But if you do hear from him, tell him we all miss him.
Yeah, I do miss him. So Jorge, if you're out there, check in, brother. I have him.
I want
his
to
number and
say that I think it was the last show, last live show. I could have sworn I saw him in the YouTube comments. So.
Did you?
Yeah, I want to say I did. Just saying hi and letting everybody know he was good. At least I could have sworn I seen that.
Martha Oliveira is letting us know Jorge was in the Facebook chat. Okay.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's where I saw it.
Okay, Never mind.
That's good. That's good. At least,
forget our good wishes. We know you're okay.
Hey, Travis.
Yes, Velica.
I can't access any of your dad's rants on YouTube because it's set to private.
Do what?
Yeah, I had that problem too. His little thing he did in the truck Wednesday. It was set to private, and but funny. I think I seen it. Yeah.
That's funny that y'all mentioned that. I know why that one's private. That's the only one that's private, I'm assuming, though, right?
Dad doesn't know how to hit buttons.
No.
No, it was the last rant that he did too.
Well, I'm pretty sure the one.
No, I might have hit a button there too, thinking it was the other button. So we might ought to check that. There should only one of them be marked private.
I can check it, but I'm pretty sure.
But I guarantee you're not missing anything.
Yeah, you're not missing the truck rant because he made that one private on purpose.
On YouTube.
Oh, your truck rant.
No, you don't get it. There was nothing there.
There was nothing there, baby.
He started a rant, got a phone call, and then it cut off.
It cut off. And then for the next 25 minutes or whatever, you got a view of the ceiling of my truck, and that's it.
And then
no
he
sound.
comes back and says, "Are you shitting me?"
And then I look at the camera and go, "Are you shitting me?" And turn it off. That's it. So it would have been 25 minutes of staring at the freaking top of my truck.
It was live for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, not even that.
Yeah, Dad took it offline.
I think it was live for 2 minutes, and then the phone call came.
But as far as the other one's concerned,
and thank God it automatically shut off because it was a very
because I started
it was a private conversation. I would have hate to have that on the air. Not that anything was improper, but
no,
it was a business thing, and
you don't want business calls online.
Yeah, I don't want my business.
But again, online. YouTube cut the feed right when the phone calls started, so it was no big deal.
Hey, John, I'm gonna go ahead and cut out here and listen, and so that way you can let Bernadette in.
All right, we'll see if we can snag Bernadette. Bellica, I'll try to give you. Oh, today is Friday.
Yeah.
Mañana is Saturday. I'll call you tomorrow. I'll give you a holler.
Okay.
All righty, darling. Thank you for coming in here, baby.
Ready.
All right. Much hugs. Mucho hug. Mucho grande. Should have heard me on the telephone with Teresa Rojas. I asked her, ¿Y dónde se compra con mucho gusto? And we had a hard time between me and her trying to figure out what the hell I was saying. But I know I'm saying it right. ¿Y dónde se compra con mucho gusto? And, but the disparities between the Spanish, it wasn't what we were getting a big tickle out of it. What are you laughing about, Bernadette Pre? See you out there. Anyway.
Who said I was laughing?
How are you, darling? I can hear you.
I'm actually pretty good.
Good.
I want to let everybody know Dominic finished up his form today. This child is super stoked. And I'm glad. They start school on the 25th, and he's in the mood. Okay.
Good night, Susan Jarrett.
I'm stoked.
I'm glad.
Yeah, I seen the pics in the main chat earlier. Yeah, he looks stoked. Looked like he's having a lot of fun.
I'm just tickled to death.
Yes. Okay. And Dominic went out there and Dominic the world. I think he grew up over this past week. He's his conversation is a lot more adult now, and
being exposed to others.
Well, he was completely on his own down there. Okay, so he had to be responsible for everything he did and all his stuff and everything else. And so I'm so super proud of this kid. He did.
We are proud of him. And the Blue Dot family should take a little pride there. We helped.
Yep.
In our small little way.
You know, maybe he comes back, but then he's going on a vacation with his dad. So maybe when he gets back from there or in between this trip and the next one, which I head out next week, you could get him on and have him talk about it.
We would love to have him on here.
That would be cool.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah.
Hell yes. When he gets back, tell him he's got to. Tell him tell him to look it's in the contract.
So maybe Sunday.
Section
Sunday
C,
we'll get him on.
Part B, Leviticus 31 through 6.
There you go.
Whatever. Yes, we are so proud of him. And I just can't help thinking of Bill Jones's story about his daughter going through that same program.
Encouraging.
Yes.
How encouraging. And I'm super stoked. He becomes an alumni now, so he could go back in a year now.
Alumni.
And he's an alumni at the age of 11. Okay. And that's gonna be super cool. And we're gonna try to keep him in this for as long. It's really expensive, so we'll do it again next year, you guys.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. We'll keep sending his ass there. It's going to benefit us in the long run.
In the long run, the kids are our hope for this country, and and in the meantime, in between time, y'all call your senators and tell them to pass SB 1 and SB 4 and stop fucking around. We look. Here's what our game plan should be as Democrats. We need to seriously focus on state houses. The shit that's going on in this country could not happen if we took back state houses.
Indeed. That's what happened to Texas. Our state house is run by Republicans. They gerrymandered the shit out of it, and they take the national politics. That's the way it works. It starts the old saying, all politics are local. All politics are local, from president to dog catcher. It's all local because that's where you vote, baby. Anyway, Bernadette, I'm glad you're here. Let's get Lady Freedom Rocks. How are you, dear?
Hello, John, Blue Dots, and all the ships at sea.
All the ships at sea.
Freedom. And I rock.
You do, dear. How are you doing?
Did you get enough rest?
Huh?
Fair to middling.
Best we can ask for. Fair to middling. Get a nice breeze every once a day and catch fair winds, but most of it's fair to middling. Just cruising along. That's what we do, baby.
Pretty much.
But all is well in the House of Rocks?
Fair to middling.
There you go. Everybody's no COVID. That's what I'm saying.
No.
Good. Keep that shit out of there. I don't want nobody having no more of that crap.
Masks.
I'm thinking they ought to do.
Distancing works.
Yep, I got my Tammy Aines mask everywhere I go. Do you, Bernadette? I know you do.
Dude, I haven't come out my mask. I'm not going outside. Here's what I do know. People carry germs. That's all you need to know. You don't need to know if they're vaccinated or not. You just need to know that they carry germs. And there's a germ out there that's trying to kill us. Just act like they got it. Just act like they got it.
They got it, yeah.
Because they do.
Yeah.
We had 82 cases in our county. Now, I live in an extremely large county as far as land mass is concerned, but the population is not that high. 82 cases in our county is huge. That's one day. One day in our county.
I think we had 142 yesterday.
Damn, man. act like everybody got that shit. I
assume everybody does.
Hand
sanitizer. My hands, they're going to have to go to AA, buddy.
Yeah.
They got so much alcohol in them.
Stay away from people.
That shit just absorbing it. Hello, Mitch Goldstein. Huh? You got a bubble?
I got a bubble that says stay the fuck back 6 feet.
Stay the fuck away.
Okay?
Beep, beep, beep. Get away. Get away. Yeah. That's what.
Well,
go ahead.
It's like I said at the beginning of the show, my hospital says the majority of the people in there are in their 20s, 30s, and 40s, and many of them are not going to make it.
That's sad.
That's scary, too. And see, I understand that because you got to understand, Tallahassee is nothing but a bunch of people that like to party and have a good time. You got colleges, and I mean, even one of the slogans here in town is, people in this town like to party and get drunk, and with the colleges, it doesn't surprise me that's what they're looking at because these kids go out, they party, they all get together. I mean, that's what it is, and that's why the numbers.
Plus, y'all got that guy down there too.
Yeah.
Florida man.
But here in my town, that's why it is the way it is because you just got so many kids and people that want to get out and be amongst each other and party, and because it's just a party town,
It's a party state. Unfortunately, down here around where I live, it's a party area. Texas is big; it's got a lot of country in it, but we're coastal cowboys down here, baby. You want to have a good time in Texas? Head to the beach, baby.
Yeah,
that's where you
go. The slogan we have here is a drinking town with a football problem. So, I mean, look, there you go.
Yeah, drinking town with a football problem. I'm telling you, brother, it's not any different than here. We have so many people that, just don't take it seriously. Just think, well, they're not going to get it. It's not going to affect them until it does. The next thing you know, their ass is in the hospital. I got family members that are going through this shit.
I
like, fuck, why didn't you get the shot? Damn it.
John.
Yeah.
Last night I found out that a family member of ours is an anti-vaxxer. OMG.
I know. I recently found one in my group.
Yeah.
And I'm just so disappointed.
I am extremely disappointed,
yeah.
But I also spoke up and told that person, I'm sorry, I love you, but not that much. And you can't come to my house.
This person told me he wanted to go on the internet and started telling his story. And I told him right off the bat, brother, you do that, hold on to your britches. That's what I told him. Because you're fixing to catch hell.
I seen a post from a guy I follow on Instagram, and he's in Nashville, Tennessee, and he posted about how he had to take his adult child, which is like 20 years old, into the emergency
right
last night. But the thing he was pissed off is he had to spend the time in the parking lot, and he just went off on these anti-vaxxers and shit. His kid's in the emergency room, but he has to stand out in the damn parking lot the whole time,
Because he wasn't vaccinated, or?
Well, like here in town.
Within the hospital, yeah.
Yeah, within the hospital, when they open the COVID ward back up, they limit visitation and who can come in. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why he had to wait outside.
You got a heart attack, you're going to be lucky to get inside. You break a leg in an accident, you're going to be lucky to get inside because it's going to be that full. That's what hospitals are reporting across the country now. Louisiana doesn't have any beds left. They had 6 in the state.
Yeah. Well, and his kid wasn't in there for COVID. Apparently it had it was sick or had an accident or something. But just because they're limited.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yeah, because they have limited space, limited capacity within the hospital, and they don't need a bunch of people wandering around the hospital getting sick from all the COVID patients that are in the hospital. So they're trying to mitigate the damage that way. So, things change, under this. And like I said...
It's a scary time, John. It is really scary to know that this virus is up and spreading around again. We got Sturgis going on.
Yep.
And that's going to spread it all over America again.
Yep.
I was terrified, Dominic, being at this forum. But they tested kids going in. They tested them while they're there. He will come back. He will receive another test. It's just frightening to think that there are so many people out there that think that this is a hoax, and people are dying. And now the numbers are younger and younger and younger.
Yes.
And it's just frightening. And what is it going to take for people in this fucking country to wake the fuck up?
This is August.
I don't get it.
This is August 2021. We're on the downhill. We're on the end of 2021 now. And the numbers in Florida, are you shitting me? 154,000 or 100 and... I said it earlier.
Yeah.
In one day. Or in 1 week. 1 week or 1 day? 1 week.
Kind of reminds me of a meme I've seen.
Oh, yeah?
It has a kid on it, and it goes, so I have to go to school with a bulletproof backpack, go through metal detectors, walk past armed guards, and have routine live fire drills. But yet, it's tyranny for you to wear a mask in Walmarts for 10 minutes.
That's the way they look at it. Isn't it sad? Isn't it sad?
Very.
I want for anybody to come up to me and tell me that I myself should not be masked, or that the child that is with me should not be masked. I'm waiting.
You're waiting for that? You're like me. I'm cocked and ready to go. You should see the list of the shit I'm going to say. Yeah, you get my shit. I'm just waiting for it. I do. Sometimes I think to myself, because I do this on social media, and I see so many videos. Why haven't I run into that idiot yet? Why haven't I gotten a good video? Some idiot being an idiot. And
and I was talking in the Blue Room last night. One of the bands I've followed for years. Their drummer just quit the band because he didn't want to get vaccinated.
I saw that.
Well, eventually they needed a new drummer anyway.
And you know what? He didn't have hard feelings about it. He understood. It was his choice not to get vaccinated, but it was also the band's choice to let him go.
There you go.
Yeah, exactly.
They didn't want to tour with him.
And that's what's sad about it. I mean, you've been
Deborah
together,
Nipper,
guys,
thank
and
you
it's
very
like
much.
this. And this is what it comes down to. It's a sad fucking state. And you're right, Bernadette. We're living in a fucked up place.
We are.
I told the anti-vaxxer in my family, I said, the thing about it is she's a Trump follower.
Yeah, she's not listening.
Yeah, okay. We all got one. We all got one in the family.
Oh,
At
one?
least one. Okay.
I'll send you some.
I told her, I said, your ex-president is vaccinated. Oh, what? He didn't tell you that?
Yeah, my governor's vaccinated. Oh, shit. Go figure. But don't Fauci my Florida.
Yeah, don't Fauci my Florida. Don't come around here demanding that I be healthy. Get out of here. I'll have a right to infect anybody I want to. Just like an AR-15.
You guys got to vote. We got to vote. This nonsense has got to stop. We have got to get people in our state houses, in our local government, in our governor's seats, in the Congress. We need people who are competent and can handle and manage this.
Whatever they're holding an election for, you need to vote in it. You need to have your voice in there. Your decision on who do you think should be in office, or what measures should be passed in your county, in your district. All these are things that affect your local life, from your taxes to who represents you. Look at what I got. Michael Cloud. What a prick. That's my congressman. Yeah, you wouldn't know it, though. He hides an awful lot nowadays. He does not want to be in the spotlight at all. I can't wait
John,
to see if he's one of the ones subpoenaed.
That you even have to say some shit like that. It is.
It's embarrassing.
America, we are fucked if we keep going down this road.
Bernadette, my only edge here in Texas is Louis Gohmert ain't my congressman. Yeah, I got Michael Cloud, but at least I ain't got Louis Gohmert. Anyway, Mitch Goldstein came in with $5 and said, love will win. Love always wins. I hope. Indeed, Mitch. Love does always win. In the long run, it is either love of country, a love of a person, whatever it is. That's what wins, baby. That's how come marriage equality, you can't tell somebody who to love. Love always comes through. It just may take a long time on a rocky road to get there. And Alita came in with $5 and said, my company made it mandatory. All staff be vaccinated. This is a healthcare company. These idiots are quitting their jobs because they won't get the shot. Stupidity, baby, even at the cost of their own job.
I'm at the point where I just don't give a shit. I have no compassion for these people anymore.
Yeah.
Their stupidity is tremendous. I can't overcome them being stupid. Y'all want to be stupid? Okay. Go catch the virus and get off the planet. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I don't care if
there
you
will
lose
be
your job.
a lot less Trump supporters at the end of the day.
I don't think you get unemployment for that, though. Because you weren't fired. You just refused to abide by the company's rules, so you're just being let go because fuck them. I don't, and that is like many things in our society, either get advanced or put in control by the people. Oh Lord, I had a thought and I lost it. Had a wonderful freaking sentence in my head I was going to go with, but Jesus, went right out of my head. Now I can't even remember what the hell I was going to say. Ain't that some shit? Squirrel.
John, I'm going to recommend ginkgo biloba.
What? You're going to do what to who?
I'm going to recommend taking ginkgo biloba.
Ginkgo biloba.
I've heard of that.
What is
ginkgo biloba.
What is
it's
that?
great for memory, brain functions.
First, you have to remember the name. What was it again? This isn't going to work out well. What was it you wanted, Mr. Bravo? Oh, shit, I can't remember.
I'll text it to you, okay?
Yeah, do that. And by the way, Bernadette, thank you so much. My sister-in-law, Ginger, the best sister-in-law anybody could ever have. She believes in that breeze tree. She ran out and you got her order out so quick. Thank you for that. Thank you. It just
you are welcome.
Went straight.
I want you to tell Marcia that her friend contacted me today and is going to send me a magazine that she wants me to take a look at, and tell her I said thank you very much.
Marcia's
very
friend?
much.
Oh,
yes.
Get me in trouble.
I can't remember what her name is, but just tell Marcia, her friend, she'll know who it is.
Okay. I'm going to tell Marcia, hey, your friend told Bernadette to kiss her ass. What kind of friend you got there, honey? No. No, I'll let her know. I'll let her know. Oh, yeah. No, sorry. Travis is already on it. He's got that quiz look on his face, and he's on his way out to go see Mama. Because inquiring minds want to know.
Thank you, Travis.
Thank you. In my head, Bernadette.
I need ginkgo biloba, too.
Ginkgo biloba.
Yes.
Get you some ginkgo biloba.
Yeah, and it's now got a song stuck in my head.
The song stuck in your... Oh,
yeah.
Oh, go ahead, sing it.
And I know what it is, but I can't remember.
That's why you need to be taking it.
Ginkgo biloba.
That's why you need to go get you some.
Kiki Balboa.
Oh, shit.
Take some of that, too. It might help.
Let me catch up. Karen Van White came in with $5 and said, how in the hell do you cheer for being the least vax state? Really? We're number last. It's like, shut up, you idiots. And that's Deborah funny. Nipper came in with $5 and said, love you, bud. Well, guess what, Deborah? We love you back, baby. Thank you very much for that. I saw your comment a little while ago. Just bless your heart, sweetheart. Thank you. Yeah, we got a great family. I'm just saying. I love the conversation that goes on here in front of me all the time. I wish I could read that fast.
Do they make a foam finger for being last?
Probably. We're number last.
It's probably
longer than Florida.
The middle finger.
boy, howdy. And just to give you a heads up, Tim Torkelson is fixing to give us some more words of advice, because I just seen it come through. We're going to wait for it to flash on the screen now. Whilst we wait on the intelligence report from the living room, which should be back any minute. And of course, there it is. Tim Torkelson came in with $5 and said, "My boss says I must wear a mask. I don't think it's too much to ask. To keep us all healthy and alive for the benefit of all who are wise." Fuck Trump. That's what he says. Where's my banger? Get it out of Donnie's ass. It's always stuck in Donnie's ass. That's where I put my banger out. Donnie's ass. Thank you.
Surgeons have been known to wear masks to up to 12 hours doing their job. I think 30 minutes to go to a store and back home is not a problem.
But I can't breathe my own carbon monoxide and the dioxide and all of that. It's getting in my nose. Shut up. Are you shitting me?
Talk to a surgeon about that.
I went to work for years with a rubber apron, rubber face shield, respirator on, rubber gloves, sweating to death. Shut up. Take them off, you die. It's the same thing. Shit, these people. I don't know.
Construction people have to wear steel-toe boots and hard hats all day long.
There are...
You crybaby sons of bitches, get the fuck over it.
You little pussies, you little wusses, you. I can't wear a mask, I can't take it, it's it's gonna tear up my fuck you. Get out of here, slap the shit out of them. Shut up. But I think business ought to just say, no shirt, no shoes, no mask, no service. Get the hell out.
If you're tired of wearing a mask, go get a fucking shot.
Go get a shot.
Stop bitching about it.
Yeah.
Jesus.
No, I don't want to stick you with a needle. Shut up. I don't know what's in the vaccination. Shut up and eat your hot dog.
Maybe that would help the situation. I'm just saying. It's a thought.
I think I do. I'm under the presumption now that the thought now that we should have a vaccination passport. Yeah, you got a vaccination. You're welcome to come in. No vax, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm vaccinated, and I will admit I've been slacking on wearing my mask in certain places. But if it goes back to where the grocery store says I got to wear a mask, I'll wear the fucking mask. It's not. It's just ridiculous. That's what pisses me off. Dude. Just.
I'm sitting here staring at the screen there in the chat there and wondering why Teresa Diggum put that song in my head. Teresa Diggum, her comment there is the girl from Ipanema. Thanks. Guess what's playing in my head right now?
Oh, no, I got another one.
Oh, that's one of my favorites too. It is. Girl from Ipanema goes walking. And as she passes, each one she passes. Anyway, I can't sing it. We'll get all kicked off the internet and all that kind of shit. Music is everybody has a soundtrack to their life. You just have to rewind the tape and play it. And walk down.
And the vein of YouTube.
Yeah, in the vein of YouTube. Ain't that sad? It's sad, too, because I really have to think about that. Because if I don't, this would turn into karaoke night every night. Oh, I know that song. Who wrote it? I don't know. Who sang it? I don't know, but I know the song. That's the kind of life I live. Somebody asked me the other day, I went to the store. I was wearing my Woodstock shirt. Oh, did you go? And I always get that sulky look. No. Because I remember being asked, hey, I was in Louisiana, just got out of reform school. I'm a young kid. Shit, what's going on in New York State? I don't know. Let's hitchhike up there. I ain't going to do that. Turned out to be the worst decision. Really? Missed out on that? I could have spent my life going, yeah, I was there. No, because I didn't. Anyway, mistakes of life. So give us the lowdown.
Huh?
Mom's friend?
Oh, it's mom's friend.
Oh, it's mom's friend?
Yeah.
Oh, mom's friend.
Yeah.
Oh, that clears that shit up. Anyway, it's mom's friend. Well, I'm glad mom's friend got in touch with you. Bernadette. Of course. Anyway, I guess that's all for tonight. I guess we'll wrap it up for the evening and see what happens. What other mysteries lie ahead tonight? Anyway, Stephanie Miller, what was that?
I gotta go put on some Jefferson Airplane to
figure my head. Way too many songs go
You
through my
got
head.
songs in your head? I have songs for events. Certain things will trigger in my mind certain songs. I don't know.
Yep, me too.
But Girl from Ipanema is one of mine. Yeah, it's up there. You know, when I get right down to brass tacks, I have a wide, but most of them are old. You know, my favorite song is Louis Armstrong's Satchmo. What a Wonderful World.
Like when I'm looking for when I'm going for a really fun time,
Mm-hmm.
the song Tequila goes through my mind.
Ah, Jose Cuervo, you are a friend of mine. All right, right there.
I'm talking about the big brass one. Tequila.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for coming by and visiting with us tonight. I'm sorry we missed Wednesday and Thursday. We shall not let that happen again. We will be back here again for Sunday's Blue Dot family meeting, and we'll be back on our usual schedule. But SC, I want to thank you for coming in and visiting. We appreciate it tremendously.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Stay safe out there, brother. Things are getting bad out there in Florida, as bad as they are here.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my best, and like I said, you know, luckily the people that I'm generally around on a day-to-day basis are vaccinated. Good. And that's what matters to me.
Keep your mind.
That's
you know who you're around, and if you don't know,
that's the thing about this whole thing that sets me at ease. Is the people that I know and care about have been vaccinated.
There you go. As with me, people I know, everybody that I'm around is vaccinated, and I prefer it that way. If you're not vaccinated, I don't want to be around your ass, really. Not that I don't love you, I just think I don't want to catch your shit. And I don't want you spreading it around anywhere else or to anybody else I know. Anyway, SC, thank you very much for coming in here, brother. We appreciate it. And Bernadette, darling, we always appreciate your voice in here.
Thank you. And
this family.
thank you to the Blue Dot family for your help with Dominic's trip and for being smart people and going and getting your vaccines.
We are rather smart.
Come on, you guys. Yeah, we are a smart group. We know what's up, and we know what's trying to kill us, okay?
Yeah.
So stay away from them people. They got germs.
And we don't want their germs. Anyway, Bernadette, thank you very much. Lady Freedom rocks, as always, baby, and to the ships at sea. We appreciate you coming by.
Love being here, John, and keep on rocking in the free world.
That's what we do, baby.
Blue Dot.
That's outstanding.
Radio out.
Outstanding. Thank you, Lady Freedom Rocks. And our friend from North Carolina, Bill Jones, brother, we always appreciate your voice in here. Bill, are you with us?
He might have got
discorded. Anyway, Bill Jones, we appreciate you tremendously for coming by and sharing your voice with us, as is Velica and who else was in? Ed Beatty. We appreciate you. And Aussie Dave, for coming by and visiting with us and lending your voice to the conversation. Tim Torkelson loved Foghat. I just thought I'd let y'all know that. Anyway, we appreciate you being here. I appreciate our Blue Dot family on YouTube, on Facebook, on Periscope. We appreciate it so much that you come by and spend a little time with us and keeping an eye on the future of this country. So, yeah, I appreciate it tremendously. I love you. Thanks for being here. We'll be back here on Sunday. And, man, put a smile in your heart, baby. If you keep a smile inside yourself, it's hard for others to get to you, baby. Just keep that in mind. I love y'all so much. Y'all say good night.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night,
everybody. Y'all